What is distance scale?
I think this is hugely important to an investor. If it is outside of your familiarity geographically, don't chase it. I mean, and there's some good things. I've had local people. Eric, this great condo just came up for sale in Las Vegas, or this double wide for sale in Naples, Florida, or this townhome in Stockton, California, whatever. You're not going to be there to manage it, and you definitely have to have some hands-on. You're going to stretch your numbers. Everything's going to be more expensive. One of the things as an investor or as a property management company, we have vendors that we use that will take care of things for us. If it's 55 miles from here, they're going to charge us more to go out there and fix it. So now you're stretching your numbers. You're going to get somebody else out there, but you're not going to give them the book of business. You're not going to give them the volume that they're going to do favors for you or keep their prices down and everything. So again, your numbers are going to have to stretch. You don't know the eviction procedures. I know the magistrates in Chatham County. I know the procedures. I know you have to have how to fill out your forms. I know their timelines. I know the kinds of questions they're going to ask. Well, that's because these are the 5 or 6 magistrates that we deal with in Chatham County, so I know the eviction process is going to go smoothly. I don't know that in Harnett County. I don't know that in Johnston County. So I don't know the local government officials well enough that, here in Chatham County, I can go into building inspections or environmental health, and I know those people on a first name basis. And I sit down and they say, "Hello, Eric," and I say, "Hey, da 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 da. We're looking at this property. Can you tell me whether or not we can do X, Y, or Z?" Different municipalities are going to be different, and I might miss something. I mean, I would hate for an investor to buy a piece of property that was next door to a coal ash dump, or a future waste facility, or believe it or not, land next door might be just taken over for a school, and you think, oh yeah, great school. Well, rentals don't do well next door to school, so there's a lot of things to consider. And if you get too far out of your area of expertise, you're going to stretch your numbers, and it's not going to work.
And what he was talking about, distance scale, kind of runs into the other part, which is which county are you in? And this property I talked about that had the septic system, we were in a position with that where literally it was across the street from Chatham County. So the property I was looking at was at a very attractive price, but it was across the street into Lee County. Well, the problem with that was I had a normal inspector, a regular HVAC guy, and a regular electrician. And I called them to go look at stuff. And 2 of the 3 said, "I don't go to Lee County." And I'm like, they'll drive much further to go to the far side of Chatham beyond Siler City, but they wouldn't drive towards Moncure and go into Lee County, which was half as far because it's Lee County. They no more wanted to get permits in Lee County than I did. And I hadn't really considered that. So it's distance scale, but it's also which county is it in? Back to the things he was saying about who you know, but the other side of that is, for me, my guys don't want to go to Lee County or any other county to get a permit to do work because they can't walk in and talk to the people they know.
Right.
And that was a hard lesson I learned. And so it is important to stick with what you know, because you will never be surprised by what you know. Go to another county, you may very well be surprised. And something on this list of questions should be is, we hate, tell me about hating surprises. No surprises are good.